So, believe it or not, I pretty much forgot to record anything I've done today. Just kind of got in the zone because I know that I'm flying out tomorrow morning, so I just kind of came straight into work and started going ham. What I've done is coolant lines all the way to the back, mounted a fuel filter, ran some more lines, a lot of just running lines today. So and then I ordered a ton of parts and invoiced a ton of stuff. So it doesn't look like I've done much, but I feel like I've done a lot today. But let's check in on Tommy and see what he did, or what he's doing.
What's up?
What's going on, Tommy?
Just trying to get a location on the fire system here. We're going to make me some brackets. Just trying to get a location on where they actually go and get this thing leveled out.
Anything else you work on today?
What did I do? I made a battery box in the back. What else did I do today?
I think we just made
blend together.
Yeah, just all kind of. Let's go check out on that battery box.
I welded up all the intercooler brackets. I welded up intercooler piping today. Or was that yesterday?
That was yesterday. That's all days are just blending together.
They all blend together.
Yeah, I think you may have done blow off nice today. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. And that's off the powder coating.
I welded the intercooler today, didn't I? I welded the piping yesterday. I welded the intercooler this morning.
I think the intercooler was welded yesterday, unless you didn't weld one of them.
I don't know.
Yeah, who knows?
They all blend together. I don't know.
Yeah, that's just kind of how it's going right now. Everything just kind of blends together. So I haven't terminated this one hose here yet, and a couple on the tank bracket, to be honest, just until that gets fully mounted. But here's where the battery is going to be located. Tommy went ahead and made this battery box for it, or a battery mount. This is the first time we've ever really put the batteries all the way in the back.
Is it?
I think so.
I mean, that's where it was on this car when we started, actually.
Yeah, well, yeah, I guess it was. Essentially, it was just we put it dead smack in the middle of this trunk.
Yeah.
Well, it used to have.
When it had a trunk.
Yeah, when it had a trunk, and there was no radiator back there. It was just you open up the trunk and just, there you go, battery. Which is crazy now because it seems way more convenient now.
Yeah, should have been there always, I guess.
It had those through stud style mounts where you couldn't get to the bottom with the nut.
They were like 18 inches long too. They were dragging the ground. Took me an hour just to unbolt those.
So you've got mocked up the fuel fillet hose here.
Yep.
Pretty much just so you can get the location of that tank, make sure it doesn't interfere.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure Ramon was putting it right there in line with the fuel hose, so I never put that in there when I asked him to mock all this stuff up, so I put it in and double checked, and it needed to kind of move a little bit.
And this is where we're gonna fill the fuel.
Fill her up, Jimmy.
Can we have like a over fender canard that comes out like here, but really what it is just a rest?
Yeah,
just a big rest for the fuel
shelf.
jug. Man, what's that for? Oh, it's aerodynamics, bro. But yeah, it's where you're not just pouring. Yeah, it's not that bad actually. This car's gonna be decently low. It's pretty cool. I'm gonna do like a plexi or Lexan, sorry. Plexan. Put that in there and mount that. Slowly, it's coming along, Tommy, slowly.
Yep. But we got a few more weeks and it'll have to be done. Or at least usable. It's a hot rod, it'll never be done. There's always something we could do to it.
This is true. Always something. Show you what I'm up to next. I'm pretty much just gonna route these two lines off the side of the water pump. That's normally where the LS heater hose goes, but I'm gonna route those to the coolant lines of the turbo, which I've got these dash 6s on right here, but you gotta make sure that it doesn't hit the downpipe on its way down. So I've started on the downpipe, and after that I got a flight in the morning, so I think I'm gonna call it a night. That's all everybody says here. So my thoughts were I was gonna take the camera to Long Beach with me, but I'm actually not gonna do it because I think there's gonna be more progress, or there's gonna be more done on the car than what I'm going to be able to get at Long Beach, being that I'll probably be working. We got GoPros out there, and Kevin's got stuff going on, so a lot of the stuff I will be doing we'll have the footage for anyway instead of me. It's kind of hard for me to like change tires and, you know, adjust suspension and do alignments, all the stuff that I do there, pulling vlogs and everything. Well, the other guys are going to be busy too, so nobody's going to really be there. We don't have a dedicated camera guy, so for this round, Orlando round, our home round, we will. So I think it's just going to be best for me to leave the camera here, and we're going to let Tommy try to operate the camera.
Operate the camera?
You're going to be operating the camera. I'm going to leave it. I'm not going to take it.
Okay.
So, well, we'll either have you operate the camera, or we'll have AK come operate the camera while you're in stuff. So.
Okay.
So you're working on hook pins right now?
Yep. Got the pins in, just trying to line my catches up.
Cool. Yep. All right, so I'll be back Monday. Or Sunday, actually. Let's see if I come back in Sunday night right after the airport. Passing the torch. Yeah, so my Long Beach trip was cut a little short with Kevin getting into a wreck. Luckily he's okay, but we weren't able to fix the car, so, and it happened during practice, so I decided to fly back early, come back into the shop to make sure we can continue on with this Z. Actually, I don't know if Tommy actually got any video footage. I'm going to have to go back and check on that. But since I've only was gone for less than 24 hours, or about 24 hours, just get back on it. Luke is going to be doing what Luke was going to do. He's continue with the body stuff, so we'll check in on that. I'm actually going to just help him since Tommy's working on the firewall. There's not much room for me to do all the stuff on the inside of the chassis. Most of the stuff in the engine bay is done, so I think I'm just going to give a hand to Luke to make sure we can get this all complete today, check it off the list, and move forward with that. We can see right here, Tommy has got one of the panels done. I guess he's splitting it up into multiple different sections so that you can easily access it and get it in and out instead of one giant piece. Actually, I don't think it's even possible to have a giant piece go in there unless it came on this side of the bar, which I don't think he's trying to do. Even then, you couldn't get it done because of the bars that run across there for the door bars. Gone ahead and figured out the handbrake placement, and I've got a temporary line taped in there so I can get the correct measurement of the actual line we're going to use. Had Tommy put the subframe in for me, and then yesterday when I got back I just measured all the lines that I need for brake lines, and I'm going to go ahead and get those made. So that worked out pretty well. Got the fuel surge tank mounted, as well as brackets for the fire suppression, battery. Everything's coming along pretty nicely. And today we've got all the body panels out. Bumpers, doors, side skirts. We're just prepping them for paint. Lucas, everybody.
How's it going?
Probably gonna start working on these overs. It's a nice hot day today.
It's a little toasty. It's about that time of the year. Still snowing up north, hot down here.
Yep, it's always gonna be hot here now. So that's what we're gonna be knocking out most of the day today. Just gonna give Luke a hand with the body stuff while Tommy's working on the inside firewall. So, didn't get to, oh look, Jimmy the cat. Luke, how you feeling? Accomplished?
Accomplished, yes.
So, we didn't exactly time this perfectly, but
Came out pretty nice.
yeah, it didn't rain.
Not rain.
But as you can see, our light situation is,
Limited.
yeah, this is our tent situation. You see all the beautiful bugs.
There's gonna be a few along for the ride, but hey.
There's a few of them in the paint, but they're all white.
This one's to end racism.
A lot of this gets covered with vinyl, so nothing crazy. Pretty much all the pieces done. Got the hatch. Got some fenders over there we sprayed on Ramon's car. Doors. That's the rear over fenders. It goes all the way down here. We got ran out of stuff to hang places. Oh, run out of, yeah, we could have hung them over there, but It's alright. Got the mirrors, rear balances, rear bumper, front over fenders, and side skirts. We got one more spare front bumper to spray, but I'll probably end up doing that when I spray the actual chassis, because yeah, we still got to spray the chassis. But I'll probably end up doing that when I do the inside, and then tape it off and do the outside. But Luke did a fantastic job. Actually, I wasn't supposed to be here this weekend, as I mentioned. I was supposed to be in Long Beach, so
Couple complications.
yeah. That means I was actually holding the light for Luke, realizing, you know what, I could have been spraying this the whole time, but I think actually Luke did a better job than I would have done, so high five, Luke. And you know, we all know what this means. This means I don't have to spray the cars anymore. But I'm kind of excited about that. Now he's proved that he can do it. I don't have to do it.
Yes, sir.
Did you actually enjoy doing it though?
Yeah.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, I enjoy painting. It's anything that has an end result of accomplishment. You know?
Well, you killed it. Let's pack this up, but it's like we gotta fit all this in there and try it. You know, the funny thing is that guys are gonna come in the morning and be like, "Oh, is this wet?" And it's just gonna keep everybody's gonna be fingerprinting everything.
Yep.
I guarantee. I'm gonna show you guys the fingerprint tomorrow when I see it. Everybody's gonna complain. Oh, it stinks. Smells like paint. Tomorrow will be, I don't know. Jimmy! Jimmy! Jimmy's actually a girl, and I think they call it Sarah.
Every once in a while, it varies. Kitty, Jenny, Jimmy, something.
Jenny! Jenny!
You got the firewall done or no?
I don't know. Yeah, I think you got a couple pieces done. Let's go check it out. Just got a little work table set up. Woo! Got the bottom half done. It's a lot of Clecos. Hopefully we never have to remove it. That's cool. He said that these two pieces were going to be the hardest two pieces to do, so that works out because they're done. Just gonna probably knock out the top piece, put some bead rolls in there. I wonder if that, when he bead rolls it, if it's gonna do any like shrinkage and then won't line up to those holes. I doubt it, but cool. So yeah, still gotta sand this portion down and paint that, and then the roof. I think we're gonna stick with the carbon hood, and then I gotta still paint the inside and the engine bay and the rear, all these tubes, and maybe we will paint Jimmy. Good night, Jimmy. Good night, Jimmy. Jedi. Back to the rendering here so you guys can see. Most of that's gonna be, you know, all this is gonna be in vinyl anyway, covering all the white that we just painted. Soon, we got a couple weeks. It's gonna look like that. FD Orlando, here we come.